Hi, I'm Ceris and I do marketing and publicity at Sandstone Press. Sandstone is an independent publisher based in Inverness. We publish a mix of fiction and non-fiction. The marketing and publicity department starts working on things as early as possible. The earlier that we can get information on the book out to journalists, to booksellers, to other people who will help spread the word about the book, the better really. We let the press know about it, so we're getting in touch with bloggers, journalists, encouraging people to review the book and generally just spreading the book joy. We work closely with the design department to make sure that we can do the best posters, best bookmarks, that kind of thing. Again, the earlier the better. We occasionally are involved in the acquisitions process, so that's actually taking a book and turning it into something that people can read. One of the things I spend a lot of time on is working on print materials, so that includes things like the catalogues, which we send out to booksellers and journalists, as well as fun things like bookmarks and online advertising. But one of my favourite things about this job is working with bloggers. So I've recently run blog tours for these two books and we had about 40 reviews between the two of them, and every single book blogger that was on the tour absolutely loved the books, and it's so nice to get emails and even videos made and sent to you just to say that somebody is excited about something that you've sent them. Another thing I absolutely love about working in marketing and publicity is launching authors' careers. So this is, we call it a debut novel. It's this author's first book and he's excited about it, we're excited about it. We've just started sending out early copies and bloggers and journalists are getting excited about it too. So every marketing and publicity campaign looks different. We start off by speaking to the author about their ideas, what their story is coming into a book, and where we can go from there. So this book has been on Radio 4, it's been in the Daily Mail, it's been in a whole bunch of different press outlets, magazines and newspapers. It's been a lot of fun to work on. The author has a lot of enthusiasm, and that is a hugely important part of what we do, working with the author. We've done things like bookmarks. We sent these out to booksellers and to press at the start to get people excited. Like I said, everything that we do is to get people excited about a book. If you wanted to work in marketing and publicity in the future, I'd recommend that you read lots, and when you go out and buy a book, think about why you're buying it. Try to go along to author events. They're happening all the time in bookshops, book festivals, that sort of thing. And there's so much of that kind of thing happening in Scotland. There's a huge blogging community around books. I would definitely recommend getting involved in that, whether that's reading other people's book blogs or starting your own. I personally love the Bookstagram hashtag on Instagram. There's so much fun stuff going on there. I get a lot of my recommendations there, and it's just a fun place to share the books that you love. So a lot of book bloggers, they do reviews of the books that they've enjoyed. Sometimes you can even get early copies of a book from a publisher before it's out to provide a review. Some book bloggers do interviews with their favourite authors as well, so it's a really fun way of getting to know the authors that you enjoy reading, but also to discover new books.